Another day, another set of contractors here to tell me how much money gonna be coming out my pockets. Let's get crack-a-lacking. Ciao, ragazzi, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anise, and I'm an American living between London and Italy. And today we have a whole crew here to do more analysis, more review of the work that we need to do here at the house. Today we are focusing on the Casa Piccola, the dépendance. I don't know why I said it very French, but they call it dépendance here. And yeah, we're gonna do an assessment of the work that needs to be done, if there's like the practical stuff, the aesthetic stuff, because I got a whole vision, a whole vibe for this part of the house. And they're gonna create renderings for me and hopefully let me know a preventivo, a cost estimate shortly after to see how much all this gonna cost us. So andiamo, let's get into it. Of course, we have none other than the notorious Giorgio Tarantino here to help with the translation.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. I have been learning Italian, so I've been able to do a little bit piano on my own. But sometimes, particularly when it gets very technical, it's just way better to have Giorgio here because at this point, after all the technical translations he did for us when we were doing the villa purchase process, he is an expert in letting, the dumb American like me know what's going on in the actual walls of my new villa. So
it is okay. It is hard to navigate stuff in a different language, but you're doing great. You're doing great. I'm still useful. Just say it. I'm still useful.
Indispensable. Come si dice in italiano?
Indispensabile.
Indispensable, baby.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get to business. So how we're going to do this episode, I'm going to take you guys with me kind of like a fly on the wall through this whole meeting. Okay. Many decisions for the space have not yet been made, and so what I'd love from you is, anytime you hear something you agree or disagree with, or you have your own opinion on how we could arrange things, please let me know your thoughts in the comments. I am open to suggestions. And because there's a big mix of Italian and English happening, I've added text on the screen to describe what's going on. Like this. I don't know. It would be great if I knew how to use my camera. The biggest thing in here, so remove most of this wall here. Have this be kind of at hip height, and I want to replace it with a glass. So it opens up the space and allows light to pass through the space better. Sì, una finestra, vetro.
Però non vetro, glass, perché se uno sta dormendo là dentro.
If someone's sleeping in there, yeah, but the idea is there'd be a curtain on the inside or something I think also it would be nice if this door could potentially be a sliding door that slides into here. Thick enough.
Bisogna spostare questa porta più in là, o se no ascoltami.
I'm listening to you.
Casing on the side, but the aperture of the door needs to shift a bit. So here, until here. So there is enough space.
The last thing we want to do is move doors or windows because we don't want to have to change the cadastral map, and we don't want to have to submit new maps or get permissions or whatever from the municipality. 10 centimeters not a problem is what he's saying.
Even on the industrial, 10 centimeters longer from them because they're not super precise already.
Okay.
10 centimeters won't be a problem.
Okay. And why does it have to move over 10 centimeters?
Because if you come here, you have a look at the inside of the door.
And because there's a wall here that cuts it off.
Yeah.
Okay. Sopra il porte e vorrei rimuovere. You can tell him this out.
Do you like the walls move just like it's the ceiling, or do you like this situation?
I like the rustic effect, so let me show you. Vorrei textura.
Ecco, questo l'ho visto io.
Sì.
Mi sembrano lisce.
Things like the walls.
And I saw something called microcemento.
White, no?
No, nella famiglia di bianco, ma un po'...
Ho capito, è più caldo.
Sì, un po' beige.
Non top, no?
Top.
Un po' top.
Un po' top.
Ok, il top è più freddo. Vabbè, poi magari ti prepariamo.
Oh, top è
giusto
freddo.
un po' freddo.
Ok, mi piace.
Cream è un po' più caldo, però magari dobbiamo prepararti con lui giusto due.
Sì, caldo, warmer. Tufo.
Ah, il tufo.
Quello
Yeah.
caldo.
One question I have for them, for instance, if we expose the tufo stone in here, it can like look beautiful or it's too crumbly and old to be aesthetically beautiful.
Ad esempio, questa parete faccia mista.
Perché magari vedendola così un po'.
Valutare magari un punto che può essere dopo quando lo tolgono.
So the idea would be, as they taking the layers off, they understand is there the tough stone and how does it look. And it's the wall that you think looks good, then it can be done, it can be treated. But you know, you might be like, oh, I want this wall, and then underneath there isn't a layer that you guys expect. Then obviously it has to be another conversation because of that.
Let's say I want an accent wall with a tufo stone. I understand I need to remove it, see how it is, and see if it's possible to treat it. But if I'm just gonna go with this effect, how will they do this? They don't have to remove the layer of the wall here to do this. They would just like paint over it, or they would just put microcement over it if I want to do this effect.
Se lei vuole fare sopra,
Sì, volendo si potrebbe anche mettere sopra.
it's possible to put on. It's
Okay.
diamond.
For me,
Facile anche.
exactly, that's better.
Sì.
That's better.
Sarebbe
I think,
meglio.
sì, è meglio. Preferire questo perché è meno lavoro.
Meno costoso.
Sì.
Esatto.
Sì. E luce è molto importante per the vibes. Luce come behind the bed. Behind the bed going up. Sì, to create. Okay.
This
Ok.
style of
Qua
the
fai
and it looks just like this.
Ah,
Would
questi
you
se vuole
like
puoi quegli
this,
oggetti pure un
like
po'
the step
con la resina stessa.
within the wall
Casino.
to be
Hai visto la
just
foto?
exactly the same, or
Sì,
maybe
the same,
in tough,
lo stesso.
in tough stone?
No.
Facciamo tutto a
Well,
resta per dire.
microcemento e
As
fa
it
più
sounds,
ciaffi.
if it's nice
Sì, sì, sì.
Also, what?
Non
also
esageratamente.
like double
Ma non
depth,
è possibile
why
con
it's
questo
not
muro.
possible.
Ok, va bene.
It's not possible. You can also put like.
Si potrebbe pure fare, ma perdere. Oltre a questa piccolina qui, se vuole qualcosa da qua, tipo un mezzolone.
Shelves that can be also done in microsalon.
No, but I think like in the kitchen I will want something like that.
Qui niente.
The only other thing that I kind of thought about for this space, I might maybe want them to use cement to like create like an open. You understand what I'm saying?
It's very ora fatta ad esempio di un cemento e poi
Lo stesso
stile molto
Pure bello,
Questi mobili
è antico.
sistemiamo, andiamo al maestro e li sistemiamo.
they can be regulated.
Sono caratteristici,
Like they're very different. Yeah.
They're beautiful. I think they're
Magari il letto moderno, non importa. Il letto moderno, stretto, senza spalliera, senza niente.
Sì.
Però
Solo
quelli-
questo.
ma pure il mobile.
Sì, sì, no, sono due pezzi belli secondo me. Non stanno manco questi belli.
But like the other option is like
Yeah. Si può fare se decide,
Non è bello.
se decide di toglierlo,
È
il vuol
Sì.
fare.
Adesso negli alberghi
Guarda,
non so tipo servono
Esatto.
che delle appoggi
So
dietro.
where's the microcement closet,
Sì.
furniture or plastic,
Questi sono per chi si appoggia, non è per chi
It
devi
would be
vivere.
like open, and then there would be a clothing rod that goes in, and then it would just be open.
Che vabbè, ovviamente se
fresco.
you can have like shelves that
Yeah.
also coated
Tutto
in
bianco.
cement.
Yeah. Sì, sì.
So it would literally mimic what we have right now.
Yeah,
So you
yes,
can
yeah.
fold stuff.
Yeah.
Se si apre, se si crea uno
spazio.
Sì.
Generale, pure di impegnare solo uno spazietto qua.
Rendering prima
Devo
e
più o
dopo
meno avere
cambiare.
le misure. Sì, poi
Sì,
possiamo
sì,
cambiare
sì,
sempre.
sì.
Però almeno per farti il render.
Esattamente come questo.
Bisogna-
Un armadio aperto. Rimuovere questo.
Solo questo?
Sì, sì.
Sì.
Chiamiamole
Shelves.
Mensole?
Sì, delle mensole.
Così facciamo finta.
Fai
specchio.
lo specchio.
Prendiamo questo specchio, lo smontiamo e lo mettiamo qua. Anche in base allo specchio poi ti piace l'idea di utilizzare questo
Do
specchio?
you like the
Forse.
idea of keeping it?
Forse sì.
Lo considero.
Si appende al muro.
Like
Grigio,
something cream.
tortola.
I know, they're like going in. I
Can't
don't
we
even.
like, and I'm just like, that's
I'm not like fussed
a
about.
minute.
I know. I'm not even fussed about the.
All about managing.
Questo qua.
I'm not even fussed about the mirror. You know, like really, I just want to move on to the kitchen because your uncle has to leave soon too as well.
Considerando che le 85 erano 135.
Questo è 125. Hanno 120 lo specchio.
Come si dice like
Vediamo. Il top.
the top?
Sì.
Continua come un tavolo.
Due sgabelli, uno sgabello per sedersi.
Sì, like two
just
places
to-
to sit down. Yeah.
Sì, due piastrine.
No gas. No gas. Sì.
Elettrica.
Dishwasher and
Okay.
washing machine.
So-
Macchina,
sì,
yeah.
ok.
Fridge, why do you want a
or
small
big
fridge?
one? I don't know. I think a fridge like this is a good size.
Lo trovi.
Personalmente per me non mi piace quando il frigo è piccolo piccolo.
Pensa che sia una grandezza buona per
Ma
adesso.
dove? Non so dove.
Small one and then the
O
kitchen
che
for
non si vede,
space.
quindi sotto però deve essere piccolo. Quindi sotto.
So either
Oppure bello, carino, colorato, lo metti come sta questo, a vista. Un po' vintage, qualcosa di
It's
bello.
like a beautiful one, a beautiful
he's
old
saying
one.
he thinks it's nice to have like a vintage
Different,
one.
yeah. I want when the people when they walk in, I want it to be beautiful. So, for instance, when the people like quando le persone entrano.
Il frigo lo metterei più da questa parte anziché avercelo qua perché tu entri anziché avere uno spazio
Però
aperto
là dobbiamo
c'hai
mettere,
un
ragazzi,
impatto.
il lavandino, i fuochi e il frigo.
È
Mi sembra
difficile.
Yeah, it also
Qua,
thinks
il frigo qua.
forse
Anche.
qua, here also could work.
Anche
Ok.
Se si crea una nicchia,
si può fare meglio ancora.
e ce ne andiamo col frigorifero lì, tu c'hai
Since
davanti
there's
solo le ali.
already a space encaved here, extending the encaving of this, all of a sudden you free up some space.
Ok, il bagno, possiamo parlare sopra il bagno? Il stile del bagno è differente di questo. Vorrei un bagno verde come questo colore.
Ok.
Sì,
Questo è tipo quello.
verde e blu per esempio.
Verde magari azzurro, like
Sì.
Something like a turquoise, so it's
Sì,
light, there's a lot of
turquoise, sì,
blue, there's a lot
sì.
of color. O cerulli.
Oppure questo diventa tutto a doccia.
Ok,
What do you
yeah,
want?
I don't know, non so.
Non lo so, ancora
lo
non
so.
so che cosa vuole fare.
Prima dobbiamo capire
So
se
first they will just-
resta così
if everything stays the same.
o se questo deve essere tutta doccia
That has to be
e lo
done.
deve spostare qualcosa.
Everything has to be.
If we're gonna have a sink, a toilet, a bidet, a shower, and a washing machine, where would all those things go?
Ha detto il bidet non è essenziale.
Allora, il bidet puoi mettere il doccino, che si chiama, non ricordo.
So if you want,
You could get a
instead of the
little-
bidet, you can
little
get a
sh-
little,
yeah,
like, shower.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna call it house shower.
Qualcuno può mettere l'esterno pievole.
Oh, two
Oh,
doors,
yeah.
like French doors?
Yeah, they go like that. pretty much.
Piccolina, così non prende altro spazio. Quelli che si
My
piegano.
cousin has that in their house. It goes like that, and then you can just fold it back.
Mettiamo il cesso là, lei è qua, il lato fisso.
Sì,
Ok?
il lato fisso lo
Togliamo tutto qua. Non pensare a una
Right now they're doing shower walk-in area. That's 80 centimeters in depth. They're gonna do 70 centimeters because otherwise there's not enough space.
È piccolo. Invece ti verrebbe tutta doccia fino a qua.
Because I don't like walking in and they're feeling like there's like things are
No, quello non
cluttered.
di più.
To me,
Invece
I-
deve stare tutto qua.
Yeah, like so
quando
that you
stai
have
in entrata, poi
space,
quindi da questa
space
parte.
to dry your body, space
Perché sennò
to
poi in here, like, then the entrance in the shower is over
need to be here. Yeah.
Ok? Quindi tutto qua e poi il vetro qua. Qua viene la doccia, giusto?
Yeah.
Sì. Qua viene la doccia.
That makes more
E
sense.
tu entri da qua.
E la caldaia dove?
Dai.
Il
The boiler,
Ah,
boiler.
Ah, ok.
Il boiler là non può andare, questa è una doccia. Quindi va spostato. O lo mettiamo in cucina sotto da qualche parte.
The boiler in the kitchen?
O nella stanza da letto.
Something or in the
E là è pericoloso. Per
here
l'acqua.
it can be.
It's dangerous.
Ok.
Ok.
È stato un piacere come sempre.
Sì, come sempre.
Godetevi la Puglia.
Enjoy Puglia.
Sì, sempre. Mia vita è dolce qui.
Siamo contenti. Ci sentiamo presto.
Sì,
Ciao, è stato un piacere. Ciao.
Grazie mille. Whew, what a doozy. I am so tired. Actually, let me use my microphone. So basically, they were actually going to come a little bit later. They were going to come in the afternoon. But then they texted me this morning like, hey, we're free in the morning. I'm like, we can come in the morning. So are you down to meet? So I was down to meet. But like, it made my morning very rushed. So I didn't have breakfast or any kind of tea or coffee or anything like that. So as you guys know, it takes a lot for me to like process the Italian, speak in Italian. Even with George was like an indispensable, essential part of this process. I mean, obviously I'm learning this language for a reason, so I do also like to try and talk and understand. So I'm just super tired right now. But it was a good meeting. Met with contractors yesterday, met with contractors today. I want the work on the Casa Piccola and the dependants to like get going because that's going to be like a very big job, and I'm also trying to understand like, are we about to get hit with a, I don't know, 18,000 euro cost estimate, or is it going to be like 30,000? Hopefully it'll be a little bit less, but I hope it's not anything that like really surprises me. Hopefully we'll see some rendering soon and some preventivi cost estimates so we can get that project off the ground. The idea is that if we start work on the dependants on the Casa Piccola, when they're doing much bigger projects inside the main house, like redoing the bathrooms that we have in there or the kitchen, that the Casa Piccola is a place where Bay and I can stay and like be on site while they're doing the work, but also not have to live in a construction site. So it would be ideal to get the Casa Piccola started. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they come up with in terms of renderings. They have my Pinterest boards. They know the vibe I'm going for. So I might work on those a little bit more today to send them something that gives them perhaps a bit more specific inspiration. But it will be very interesting to see what they send us cost estimate wise as well as rendering wise. And then once I get that, I'm gonna go to their showroom the following week, look at things in person, and also probably sit down with them and just move things around in the rendering so it's more of what I'm looking for and more of what I'd like. So yeah, hopefully it is good news and we don't have to keep playing this contractor dating game. Okay, we'll see. So yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys here and we will have Lily and me collapsing on this bed lead you out of this video. You guys know what to do. Let me know your thoughts on the Casa Piccola and the meeting with the contractors in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and I will see you in the next one. Ci vediamo. Ciao!